Hi, I'm Sid and you're watching Six Face Comics. Greetings, YouTube. I have another round of mail calls to open, so we're going to get right into this. Put these over here. Let's see what we got. Let's start out. What is that one here? What could this be? I have been buying stuff. I keep trying to tell myself that I'm going to slow down, and then I keep finding really good deals. So I'm going to buy it if I see it for a really good deal. Problem is, the deals are everywhere. So let's see. What did we get today? This is a big one. This one might be really good. This one is probably a bunch of cheaper books that I've been buying. I've been picking up a lot of Deadpool stuff for a booth that I want to do. I want to start hitting all of the comic shows and do a Deadpool themed booth similar to that Spider-Man booth. To that effect, I have been picking up collections of Deadpool books and setting them aside. So let's see if this is one of those. This is all taped fairly well. I like it. They had to be different and go with the yellow tape instead of the blue tape, but it's the same stuff. For all of your comic book needs, you should be using blue painter's tape. I still have a lot of regular tape that I've been using when I've packaged stuff, but it's because I bought a lot of it. And yes, this is this huge lot I found on Instagram. So the gentleman had all of the Deadpool secret variants. So these are all second prints of the Deadpool run from 2016. And these were $1 a piece. These will be cover price at my booth. There will be deals if you buy extra multiples. The beautiful thing about these secret variants from Deadpool is there's an entire story on each of the covers. So each cover has a story. So they've taken the covers, original covers from like Rawhide Kids, right? And they put Deadpool in the scenes. So his friend, the UPC, has been trying to help him get out of all of the universes. It's really quite hilarious. And I really do dig all of these covers. So yeah, this is what I was going for. I saw this posted for $10, and as we know, this is Deadpool and Cable's first meetup. So I've been picking these up as I can. When I saw this for 10 bucks on a claim sale, I claimed it immediately, like 6 minutes after it was posted. Somebody else right behind me came out and said, "Oh, great find. I would have gotten that one if you hadn't." So I'm glad I was able to pick that up. And when I went through his other stuff, he had all of these for $1 a piece. And there's number 16. There's 15. Take these off. That's 18, 19, 20, 23, there's 17, there's 14, 12, 11, 9, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, and it looks like he just threw in another Deadpool book that's not in all that great shape. Whatever. 19, let's see where we got. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that's almost a complete run of those too, for $1 a piece. Come on, guys. Those are awesome. If you're looking for second prints, that's the second printed print right there, I think. You can find them cheap. And again, the storyline is really cool that they add on in their covers. So you only get that storyline on those covers too. I don't know if they have done a reprinting of those in any trade paperbacks or anything. Probably not. Really funny story. Should give it a check out. Let's see what else we got here. Oh. The double boxed. And hey, it's our first slab. Oh yes. This is a biggie, guys. Can't believe how cheaply this sold for. So, I watched this on eBay. Somebody posted it for $120, starting bid. Nobody bid on it. They put it up for a second round. And it was about, at starting bid of $100, it was about to end. So I decided to, why not see if I could snag it to go with my Immortal Hulk collection. So there you go, guys. Avengers 684. This is the first appearance of Immortal Hulk. A 9.8. It's got the nice new spiffy label on it too. And I don't know why there's nothing on here about it being the first Immortal Hulk, but it is. That's sad they didn't put that on there, especially with a new label. Come on, guys. CDG is slacking. There is the first slab, and a super deal at $100 plus shipping for a first appearance of Immortal Hulk in a 9.8. I think this is the other slab set. Yes, I did say set for this one. Soft read these things sometimes. And here's the other slab. So again, this is a set of slabs. So guys, I don't know what anybody's thinking. If you're posting to eBay, Facebook, Mercari, any of the online selling venues, always, always, always have the first picture show everything that's available in the lot, because this set of books did not. It only showed one book in the lot, and because of that, I think a lot of people just overlooked it, thinking, oh, I'll get a better starting bid when they don't sell it. And unfortunately, I snagged it because I noticed, hey, this dude's selling 2 books for a sweet deal. Let's see what I got, guys. Oh, look at that. There's a CBCS. This is the first appearance of Gwenpool. Howard the Duck #1. This is the Ron Lim second print sketch variant. But it is the witness signature of Hastings. This is a Hastings cover, and he signed and remarked it. And this came with it. The Unbelievable Gwenpool #1, Scotty Young. 9.4. CBC. Looks like a little bit of a ding there. It's probably I got the graded there. Yep. So if you look real close, in the corner there, a little bit of a ding, and it got a 9.4 because of it. But because the listing only showed this comic book and didn't show that there was another book in this thing, nobody knew that you were only paying $100 for a 9.8 first appearance of Gwenpool, signed and sketched, and a 9.4 Unbelievable Gwenpool #1, Scotty Young. Can you believe that? Bottom line, never, ever, ever post a picture as your top picture that does not have everything that's available in the auction. Let's move along. I've noticed people wrapping plastic around their Gemini mailers, and I'm not sure why you do that. Doesn't seem like it needs to be done. I guess it gives it a little extra protection if there is any moisture in the air or something. So, pretty cool. This seems a bit annoying, a bit excessive. Oh, look at that. I gotta thank you for supporting small business stickers. That's kind of weird. Oh, look at this. Hogjaw Comics. The name of this company. Let's see what they gave me here. This is a Upper Deck anime card. Mirage. Weird. That's cute. I kind of like when you get a little card in with your comic books. Kind of reminds me of when you were a kid and you would get bubblegum in your baseball cards, and now I'm getting cards in my comic books. It's smart. The tabs easy to pull. Could be using a better tape, but I'll take this. And oh yes. All right, guys. Strange Academy 4, Hot for Teacher variant. This is from Unknown Comics. The Hot for Teacher variant is what I'm calling it now. The Virgin and the trade dress. And I picked up a bunch of the trade dresses the other day. You can see those on my Instagram. This was another set I bought. Because when I went to pick up the trade dresses, they were completely sold out of the Virgin. So I went and snagged the Virgin immediately off of eBay. Sure I know which one this is. And this will be giving away one of my secrets, I believe. As I said before, I like packing peanuts. A lot of people complain about them in the community, but packing peanuts do a really good job of filling in dead space in boxes. See how nice that is? Put little instruction labels on them. Flip over, lay flat on the surface, and pull the tabs. More tabs to pull. It's got one of this book to be secure. Oh, there it is. All right, gentlemen. Let me give you a rundown of what this book is. This is the first appearance of Steak. Shield number 9. This is a 1 in 50 Art Adams variant. There are 3 variants, 2 1 in 50s, an Art Adams and a Jack Kirby. There's also a 1 in 75 that is a sketch variant of the Jack Kirby 1 in 50. This is the only of the 3 that has Steak and the Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. right on the cover. So I have been snagging these every time I see them. And so you guys know, Steak is coming to the MCU. That was leaked by Mikey Sutton a while back. And nobody seems to have picked up on that book being a key. Nobody's posting it as a first appearance of Steak or the Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D., nothing. So when I see it, I grab it. Because just so you guys know, I estimate that S.H.I.E.L.D. number 9 sold 22,000 copies is all. And that Arthur Adams is a 1 in 50. But I don't know if people got the Arthur Adams, or the Art Adams variant, as much as they did the Jack Kirby. The Jack Kirby variant, there are lots of them on the CGC census. There's about 5 or 6 Jack Kirby variants for every Art Adams variant on the CGC census. So I have to assume that people didn't order the Art Adams or forgot to order the Art Adams because they're ghosts. They are true ghosts. See you guys. Oh, awesome. So this was a pickup on a new website that I'm using. There's Array Zero. That is the first appearance of Bloodshot. This was skyrocketed before the movie, and it has collapsed since then. And this is a very, 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 very nice copy. That I don't need to send to CBC. Excalibur by Claremont Davis and Neary. So this is the first appearance of Excalibur. So these are cheap right now. Excalibur is coming to the MCU. These were dollar bin fodder for a long, long time. Now you can get them between $2 to $5 depending on condition and where you find them. And I've been grabbing them as I go. Why not? The gentleman had a X-Force number 2. This is the second appearance of Deadpool. And this is a newsstand edition of it. this looks like this might press up to a 9.6, maybe a 9.8. I think I had some other stuff that I snagged for cheap. I think that was like $1 and this was a couple bucks. So this is Solar Man in the Eye number 3. This is a Valiant title. This is the first appearance of Harada. Harada is the main bad guy in the Valiant universe early on, and he is speculated to be the first bad guy they use in a large crossover or movie, which may be on hold after Deadpool. Definitely on hold with COVID, but we shall see. I'm still grabbing them when I find good copies for cheap. Spectacular Spider-Man number 27. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Frank Miller's first Daredevil. This predates, I want to say it's issue 154 in the Daredevil run. The first Frank Miller Daredevil in that run. It might be 159. At any rate, this predated that by a bit. When Frank Miller came to Marvel, his first title, he did the penciling for John Carter number 18, and then he got moved to the Spectacular Spider-Man title, which was doing terrible at the time. And this is where he got to pencil Daredevil for the first time, and after penciling this particular issue, he asked to be moved onto the Daredevil title, and they gave it to him. And we all know that very well now. That has become exceedingly popular. And the gentleman had a Crypt of Shadows number 1. That's in really nice shape. That's a nice mid-grade copy. Some line damage there, but the color's really good. No flaking. 20-cent comic. This is from I want to say 1971. But I've been working on the horror stuff now, and how can you not snag a cheap copy of Crypt of Shadows? Alright. Moving right along. Oh, these are cute. I saw this the other day while I was at a Newberry Comics, and I almost snagged it then, and I went online the other day, and I was like, I really want this Alexander Oscar Cortez comic book from Keen Spot. Happy Holidays, beautiful Alexander Cortez cover. You can see she's in a nice jumpsuit and in her winter clothing. So I thought this would be really cool. I'm a big fan of AOC. I have a friend who lives in her district, votes for her, and I'm ready to get behind her when she comes up into the Senate, which I'm assuming will be soon enough. And the gentleman also had the Amazing Spider-Man 314. This is Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man Christmas special. It's a really nice version of that. It's Christmas time, folks. I buy some Christmas books like the rest of you. Uh-oh, here is a special one. Shout out to Very Gary at Very Gary Comics. I grabbed one of his store exclusives for The Last Ronin. Look at that. Huh? The Very Gary cover for The Last Ronin. This is actually one of my favorite covers for The Last Ronin. Gary, you did a really, really great job. This is awesome. Beautiful condition. Always a pleasure, Gary. Always a pleasure. Check out Very Gary Comics on YouTube. And follow him and check out its auctions. All kinds of cool stuff with this woman's doing. Barry Gary kind of inspired me to start doing this. So. One last package of this guy. Really talking about. All right. All that. Slide the lips up. That'll be useless to lift up. Oh, yes. Very nice. Alright, guys, so I am a huge fan of the new Department of Truth run. Here is the 1 in 25 for the Department of Truth 2. This is my third copy of this. You can see the other two I snagged a couple weeks ago. And there is one spine tick here. It was listed as very fine near mint. I do have better copies, but I bought this one before I was able to secure the other two, so I now have 3 copies of that. But I'm really surprised Image got away with making this. I mean, come on, guys. That's a demon eating a baby. Crazy. Here is the 1 in 50 of the Department of Truth number 2. Since I bought that one, and you had this one for cheap, I thought I'd get it too. And here is the 1 in 50 of Shang-Chi. And I do believe this is Shang-Chi's sister, so this is her cover appearance as well. She is on a couple of covers, but this is the highest ratio cover that she's on. So, very pretty. Thought I'd grab it. These were all a pretty good deal. And I got all of these for a little over $100. Just at $100 because I put it on my PayPal for 6 months, 0%. Why not? Alright guys, that's all I have for today. Keep it safe. Keep it comics.